Finally! We're in the Christmas spirit, baby! What is this? This is literally just clean sand! Bruh, these are literally just white sand beaches. Where the snow at? Hey, what's up guys, Godstatus here. So today we're going to do another viewer request video, and this one comes from Spins Kings SK. He wanted me to use the M4A1 with a Coyote, compensator, angled green laser, and then a Tech9 with a Delta Sight compensator and laser, with a Karambit as our melee. Now, for those of you who don't know, the M4 is definitely my favorite starter gun, especially when I'm making alt accounts just to mess around on. I always use the M4 over anything else, unless like obviously I'm sniping or something, but the M4 compared to like the AK-12, it's no competition in my book. I definitely think the M4 is a lot better. It has insanely quick... Wow, I'm sorry, I just zoned out. Hey, we got that level up. Has insanely quick reloads. It has like a really nice fast-paced feel to it. I don't know, it gives you that generic like FPS game feel that I look for when playing, so it makes it really like entertaining and more appealing to me, whereas the AK-12 just feels really slow. And I don't know, I play on like, for example, 105 FOV because it makes the game feel more fast-paced, and it definitely just gives me like the FPS game vibe that I want. Now, with the quick reload, it is very useful, especially at earlier levels. It helps you learn how to be more mobile and like kind of get around the map quicker, and you don't have to worry about your ammo as much, because if you are caught off like reloading or something, it doesn't take too long. It's super quick, especially if you don't completely mag dump. It's definitely like one of the faster reloads in the game, which does make it, like I said, one of my preferred guns. Now, I do have a video up on this where I made an alt account, and the first game on that alt account, I got 140 kills with this. So we're gonna see if we can do something similar here today. I don't know if it's gonna happen because we are on warehouse, and these spawns can get a little messy if your teammates aren't too smart with them. So we have the chance at pulling a very high kill game, but at the same time, my teammates could make that difficult. So we're just going to... Wow, I did not realize how much bullets I had right there. We're going to just go ahead and do our best here and see what we can pull off. Now, this guy is not paying too much attention. I don't understand. Some people just don't play with sound or something, but that was a free kill if he would have just turned around. I was super low. The M4 also has like insanely good recoil, where it's not hard to get used to at all, and with the right attachments, it's basically no recoil. Well, and obviously every gun has some recoil, you know what I mean? Nothing is completely a laser, but when you compare it to, you know, the potential of other guns, it isn't bad at all. Uh-oh. We are not looking too hot. Can I reload this quickly? See, like, the M4 even has a faster reload than an MP7, which is an SMG. Like, that's insanely quick. So, like I said, that is definitely my biggest perk with this gun, in my opinion, is definitely the reload speed. Oh my god. Why is he there? This guy's like spamming me to get a mod to give him credits. Can't happen, man. I'm sorry. I wish I can give everyone credits, but I can't. Now, we're already starting off 31-0. This is kind of insane. I want to get really, like, cocky and push. However, at the same time, I kind of want to see how big of a streak we can get with this. It's looking really good so far. We have had a few very close calls, which are making me a little anxious. I want to see... Oh, no. I didn't mean to vault right there, and that very easily could have gotten me killed. But I want to see how big of a streak we can go on here. I never really play for kill streaks, but it is fun to go for every now and then, especially if I can get them on video, a nice really big streak. We are only like 4 minutes into this game. We're 35-0. Oh, no! We were 36-0, and then we died. We've already made like half the enemy team leave. This is such a like an amazing start to a game. Now, just because that they've all left at this point, it's kind of, you know, debatable if we're gonna be able to get a super high kill game. Maybe we can go for a super high KD rather than just high kill, because there's no way we're gonna be able to pull like 150 kills when there's only like 6 people on the other team spawning. I mean, we could try. Don't get me wrong, it's possible, but not very likely. Is anyone gonna kill this guy? Or... Oh my, hello. Now, the one downside to this gun is that it doesn't really have that high of damage, and I believe the AK-12 does out damage it, but with the recoil and like the reload and everything, it definitely benefits so much more. If there was any like beginner gun, I didn't pay for my credits, random guy in chat, but if there's any beginner gun that I would recommend, it's definitely this. And like, people don't realize that the beginner guns that they give you really are like strong guns. Even like the MP5K is extremely good CQC gun. Like, overall, it's definitely... There's other games that start you off with like crap tier guns. Like, I remember playing some Call of Duties back in the day, and it was like the grind to get to a certain gun was just like terrible, because it wasn't that you needed a certain gun, but the balance amongst them was so bad. Now, in a game like PF, there is balancing issues, but it isn't extremely bad. Like, you could really hold your own here. and you don't have too much trouble. I don't see many people, like, I don't know, you can obviously complain about balance issues, say like the Scar H is OP, AKM's OP, blah 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 blah, like I do, because I complain about everything. You also have to like come to realize that things could be a lot worse. Like if you ever played Modern Warfare 2, for example, when you got the FAMAS, oh, it was over. The FAMAS was potential to like one burst cross map, you know, or compared to like the M16, which was also a burst gun, it had nowhere near that power. Like there was just so many guns that were standout guns. Like the UMP45 on Modern Warfare 2 was the god tier of all guns. Like you couldn't beat it. The FAMAS and the ACR were like the top tier ARs. Like there was very little distinction as to what you could really use to compete with everyone, and it was obvious when someone used other guns like that that they were just simply going to be able to outgun you half the time. And I'm not saying that the M4 can like directly compare to a Scar H, because it can't, but its overall gameplay is still very easy and it's still really good to use. I don't know, I think PF did a really good job with their beginner guns. That's just how I feel about it, because I've never had issues with them. And even when I first started playing PF, it was like welcoming to see that you had guns that were really accurate, that you had guns that were pretty strong. Like you didn't have to grind to get to that point. Like I said, obviously there is the stronger guns in the game, but that's also because of like gun calibers, things like that. Some guns are just naturally stronger than the others, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, are they still going on about my credits? Conversation's been happening for like 5 minutes now. I'll answer them in just a second here. But we are doing really good. We're running a 10 KD right now, 60 kills already. This guy's back here. I don't want to let him live. Oh, okay, he almost just glocked me. I would have been really upset. That would have been awkward. But yeah, we are doing really good, and I'm kind of just running like the generic spawn trap here. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have a spawn trapping video on Warehouse. If you want to learn kind of the route I'm running and how you can go about running the same route to get higher amount of kills in a game. But I'm running it a bit more aggressive than I normally would. I usually sit right up here and I just watch all the spawns. But with the M4, because it doesn't do as much damage at a range, like say I only did like half his health there, even though I'm pretty sure I hit him like 2-3 times, or at least I thought I did. It's not as worth it with a gun like this. So I'm kind of playing more aggressive and, you know, running between the spawns rather than just sitting in between them and waiting for them to spawn. You kind of want to close the gap to benefit yourself the most. That's just the best way to go, in my opinion, with this. It's more of a like aggressive AR compared to a passive one, which not many people will like, depending on your playstyle. Obviously it all depends. Is this guy? Oh no, I think he jumped out. This guy just looked at me and didn't even care. Like I said, it obviously depends on your playstyle, and everyone plays differently. If you do want a more aggressive AR, especially for you people who are new to the game and low ranks, this is definitely the way to go. And obviously the Coyote angled compensator setup is perfect. However, you don't need Coyote. You could switch that out with like a reflex, or the sights are kind of up to your discretion or whatever you want to use, because sights, they don't hold a ton of value in this game, in my opinion. There's obviously some sights that just aren't worth using because, you know, they're wonky or like they're huge. In most cases, the Coyote or the reflex is really all you need. You can't get, like, you really can't go wrong with them, and you'll see it in 90% of the guns that I use. Wow, that voice crack. You'll see it in 90% of the guns that I use. That Coyote and reflex are my main thing, and we're getting a little bit of a kill feed here. Doing pretty good. I'm liking this. We are easily going to break 100 kills here. I don't know if we'll be able to break like 120 or anything. Now, if you guys are seeing me here, if you don't know, I'm sure most of you do though, the walls on Warehouse are very, very thin, so you can wallbang basically any, well, you can wallbang literally any wall on this map. So when you see me pre-firing random walls like that, it's just checking for spawns. Because if I just shoot a few bullets in there, I don't have to go run all the way over there to check if they are spawning in there. I just shoot a few bullets. If I get a hit marker, I know they're there. If I don't, obviously they're not. And it just saves you a little bit of time. So I apologize to anyone who's watching this. If you ever find me in game and I'm not responding to you, it's simply because I'm recording or something like along those lines. I'm recording, I'm streaming, or I'm just really distracted. I try to always respond to people, and I feel bad when I don't. I'll talk to all these guys when I'm done recording, but we are nearing 100 kills right now, I believe. 90 kills. This game's gonna end like 5 minutes early. That's so saddening, because we could get so many more kills and it'd be such free clickbait, and the inner YouTuber in me is crying. We need to find some more ammo. We've only got 1 mag left. And oh, no. Okay, good. No, there's even more people up here. No. Come here. Okay. Whew. Uh-oh. Why is there so many? They all just keep flooding into here. Alright, nice. He wasn't looking. Thought I heard a guy under me. No, we're good. Perfect. So we definitely should be able to break the 100 though. Only need 2 more kills. Thankfully, it's not like the Mac 10 video where it's coming down to like 2 points and 2 kills, but it is still pretty close. We could have done easily like 130, 140 kills right here. And I'm kind of sad that we can't because the game's ending this early. I wish my team would just let them capture the hill. Now, they also had, like I said before, most of their team started to leave in the beginning. A 36 kill streak kind of forces that. But we did break 100, and that's what matters to me, because that is usually what I go for, 100 kills in a game. Now, obviously, I would have liked for this game to last. I usually get about 10 to 12 kills per minute, which means if you do the math here, we probably would have gotten around 140 to 150 kills. Let's get that last kill on the lag. GG, 104-9, 11.55 KD. That was a really good game. I'll go ahead and reply to all these people right now, but I hope you guys did enjoy. If you have any guns or specific setups that you want me to use in a video, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I'll choose a random one and might do it for a video sometime. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been insane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.